guys, fellow traders, Bowen here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Tuesday, March the 9th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off the market here today. So SPX monthly chart here still green, right? So turned green here recently, up 54 points today, looking pretty bullish right here. Still an inside week. Daily chart here, a little bit tough here to say how impulsive this move up is, right? But it was a green day today, so that's good. In terms of the volume today here on SPY, still a little bit of declining volume. So it's like there's not a lot of conviction here in this up move, but we are over the 80 MA. We do have a green candle, and we're holding the 50 days, so that's good. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. So S&P futures, so nasty pullback here into the end of the day, but basically all the way back to the geometric line, right? So we overshot this a little bit here today and came right back to it at the end of the day. So let's see how it holds going into the close. We got kind of that. We got kind of that going into the closer here. Let's take a look at it here on the MES. We did have a lot of good opportunities on it today, intraday. There was some nice moves, nice little pops in here that we were able to catch on the futures, so that's good. So again, just kind of keep an eye on these levels right here and see how they hold going into tonight. We'll review it later on the live stream. So good stuff there. Let's see with the Qs. Remember the tech tantrum? Anyway, it held up here today, guys. We talked about this geometric line going into the open here in the bubble report today. So a very important line that held for the majority of the day. So let's see if it continues to hold right here again. It was nice to see tech finally get a little bit of rotation today. The IWM hung in there, right? Stayed above the 15 orb high, so that's good. XLF, again, nasty down move at the open. I was like, what's going on this morning? I said, oh, the whole market is strong, except the banks. Good grief, right? But they did rally. We got a big dip buy off of those today, and then they pulled back into the close again, kind of with the rest of the market there. So kind of a tricky day there on the XLF, but there was some nice moves, and we'll take a look at Tesla. We pointed that out in the group today. Good stuff there. Apple actually gave a good move too. Some members really like this one. My favorite here is I just love that close here over this pivot level for a nice move up, right? And so what's going on with Apple here on the daily chart? Well, we're still in a downtrend, right? But it did give some nice strength here today. But when we go and look at something like Tesla, right, it pushed its way all the way back up to the bump line right here. So now really tomorrow we want to see if it can work its way above and get any more follow through. But pretty decent stuff here. Nice hold here of the ADMA, and it gave us some good moves today. We liked this breakout right here through the inside day high, so that gave us a nice trade right here, and then we got tight again, another trade right there, then got really tight right here, and then it really moved here into the afternoon. So a big move there on Tesla today, so it's nice to see it get going. So good stuff there. Another one that had some relative strength today was Piton. Ended up kind of really strong at the opening, just kind of drifting up for the rest of the day. It's got a lot of work to do here on the daily chart, but definitely its first decent candle in a while. Not a lot of volume, but looking okay. Oxy, one of my favorite ones on the bearish radar going in tomorrow, guys. So this was on my bearish radar at the open, and it was on our radar from the bubble report, I believe, from this morning. Let me just double check and make sure I did have. Yeah, it was on our bearish radar from the bubble report because of the bearish engulfing day, but still looks bearish going tomorrow. Increased volume below the ADMA, so that's definitely one to keep an eye on there too. Solo had a pretty strong day today. We're actually coming back and retesting a prior geometric line to see if we can get above today's highs tomorrow if it wants to get going. CCL, again, pretty decent day here today, looking pretty tight. Outside day, and just looking to see if it can work its way up. I would have liked to have seen a little more volume on it here, but still looks pretty strong overall. And pretty much my favorite one going in tomorrow is Plug. I know we're under the ADMA today, but I just think that if we could push over today's highs, we might be able to pop above that and maybe work its way up to the cloud. So keep that on the radar too. Anyway, guys, good stuff. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you guys in the live stream tonight. Until then, stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.